Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks for watching my new video. Today's video is a voiceover. Didn't want to do a voiceover, but the washing machine was on, so I had to. So this is a more of a Kylie Jenner tutorial makeup routine inspired thing. So at first I'm using this primer from First Aid Beauty to moisturize my skin. It's super hydrating. It's very creamy and I really love it. The smell is amazing as well. Also, if you have oily skin, I think you might want to skip your moisturizer and just use this primer on its own. So after that, I am using this Sigma Brow Powder Duo. I believe this is in the shade medium with my brow brush from Zoeva. I really like this combo. I do have to say that I don't know if you can see it, but I have powder brows. And this is the first treatment and then I have to go back after 6 or 8 weeks to do another one. So that's why some parts are faded, some parts are, coming off and stuff like that. After that, I'm taking my flat brush and my Duo concealer from Bobbi Brown, and I'm kind of like carving out the brow. Even though it looked clean already, I feel like with this step, everything looks super neat and tight. I'm using the Born This Way concealer on my eyeballs, and I make sure I blend everything very, very, very well into the skin. With my Doomed Concealer brush from Urban Decay. I just want everything to look like skin, so that's why I'm taking a lot of time when it comes to blending. I have a lot of veins, I do think it's such a weird word, but on my eyeballs, and I'm trying to cover that as well as creating a blank canvas for the eyeshadow. Now I'm taking this burnt orangey color, but also together with the peach color. I'm not sure why I didn't show you guys, but this is the Palm Springs palette from Too Faced. Is a brand new one, and I am starting out, I would say, like on the outer corners of the eyes, blending everything towards the outside and a little bit into the crease. And as you can see, I am doing like circular motions because I don't want this eyeshadow to look super how do I say it? Like, I want this eyeshadow to look super airbrushed and not so very visible on my eyes. Do you know what I mean? Like airbrushed. Yeah, something like that. And then for my foundation, this is one of my fave. This is the Armani Luminous Silk one. And I have the shade 7.5 and applied it mostly in the center of my face. And I blended it for so long with my damp beauty blender. And I just blended it and pushed it into the skin. And when I thought I was done, I blended a bit more. So I was blending for at least 10 minutes. And then on the spots from which I felt like could use a bit more coverage, I used my Summer Kusami concealer. This is a very high covering creamy concealer, and I kind of like buffed it in a little bit with my brush. And then I went in with my damp beauty blender again. And now you guessed it, I blend it a bit more and a bit more and then a bit more. I do have to admit that this gave a very natural effect. My skin looked super skin-like. And then for contouring, this was a bit tricky because I felt like, what is this and what am I doing? This is the Born This Way concealer in Mocha. There was such little space left between my jaw and the contour, and then I blend everything more upwards towards my cheekbones, towards the eyes, and also on the sides of my forehead. But once I applied it more and more upwards with this brush, I think this is a Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush, and then I went in with my damp beauty blender to blend it a little bit more and more, I am really starting to like how it looked because I was very, very skeptic at first. But yeah, it actually made sense. I really liked it. So after that, I've used concealers from MAC Cosmetics. This is the Studio Fix concealers. I mixed two shades. One was a little bit more pinkish and the other one was a bit more yellow. I kept the concealer very much into the center of my face, a little bit on the chin and a little bit on the forehead. But as you can see, I kept it very close to like my brows. And then I went in with my beauty blender again. Did you call it a powder puff? Yeah, I think so. With my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I applied it everywhere except for underneath my eyes. And I was like, I'm not sure how this is going to look like. But I also baked with my Fit Me powder from Maybelline. Then I baked again with my Laura Mercier translucent powder from the middle of the ear towards the corner of the mouth. So I took a little bit of this bronzer from MAC. This is the Dark Deep bronzer, and I applied it on my lower lash line. This is actually what I always do, but I did really like it with the baking powder gave sort of like an airbrushed effect. I applied a lot of mascara. This is the Benefit Mascara Roller Lash Mascara. And I'm not a huge fan of applying mascara on my lower lashes. I apply it, but I kind of like give it a touch and that's it. But since we're kind of doing a Kylie Jenner makeup routine tutorial, I thought, you know, let's apply a bit more mascara. And then with a powder brush, I got rid of all the baking, and I also highlighted my inner corners with a small brush. I don't know which brush this is. And then with a big fluffy powder brush, I applied a pinky blush, and I went in almost like towards the apple of the cheeks and towards the eye. I always wondered how she got that beautiful pink airbrushed blush. I think I've said airbrushed 5 times in this video already. But for my lips, I've applied Nighthawk lip liner from Urban Decay. I went in a little bit darker on the sides of the lips, and then I blended in with my fingers. And I also took a little bit of the nude color from VZR palette. It's a new palette, and then I took a little bit of that pinky color. I also used a little bit of this gloss from Dose of Colors. This is Honey, I'm Home. Just a little bit because I didn't want my lips to look super glossy, but I did want them to look a bit hydrated. Fix Plus from MAC, sprayed it all over my face together with Touch of Dewy Skin Mist. So it looks super glowy, and I didn't even apply highlighter. So yeah, if you guys like this look, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. And then I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye-bye.